Hey guys, welcome back to another Snobz vidya. I think this is video number 3. Yes, 3. Trying to fill a Lincoln Cent album, 1941 and 1974, with nothing but customer wrapped rolls. Unfortunately, we had to mix it up a little bit and put some bank wrapped rolls into the mix as well. Customer wrapped rolls aren't always that easy to find. But we'll just look at it kind of like, okay, we're just going to fill it with, whatever we find from rolls. As usual, Keith's stuff is here on the left. My stuff is here on the right. With a really good looking penny right here, I noticed right off the bat. 1974S, and yes, this is my side. Yes, I did find that penny, but again, the memory of a goldfish, so every day is a surprise to me. And as you can see here, it's pretty even this time. I think Keith actually found a few more than I did, but that's okay. We'll let it slide this time. And as per the usual technique, gonna go through each one of these again. I haven't even really looked at what Keith has found, of course. Gonna go through all these again, lay them out here onto the album to see which ones are gonna replace some that we have in here already, and which ones we have finally filled. Gotta fill those holes. All right, be right back. All right, I'm rather impressed. We're doing really good. Probably a little bit better than I expected. First off, we do have some 1970S's. However, one of these little guys looks like it might be a small date, so I'm going to keep these out for now to contrast and compare a little bit. Then we have some wheat pennies that are a little bit too old for this book, 1941 up, so we got a 40S. Darn it, just missed the cutoff date, but that's okay. It's a 40S. A 40 plain, another one. Oh, and then there's this one right here, 1929, way out of the scope. Am I sad about it? Not even a little bit. I mean, that's a pretty old penny. Come on now. 1955 Denver, that's our first duplicate wheat penny, so of course, we're going to keep it, just doesn't go in the book. And then, for the first time in, I would say, probably 11 years or so, maybe a little bit longer. And first time ever for Keith, 1905 Indian cent. Way back in the day when I worked in a restaurant, I popped an 1888 Indian cent out of a roll. But this is Keith's very first ever Indian cent out of a roll. Awesome. Maybe that's a good sign. Alright, right hand side here, as you can see, once I figure out what's going on with those 1970S's and if one of those is actually a small date, we're going to put the regular ones, well, the best of the regular ones, large dates, in here, so the right side's going to be completely done. We got a 1974S replacement, 74D replacement, 74 plain replacement, 72 plain replacement, 73 plain replacement, and a 72S brand new to fill a hole, a 71 hole filler, a 70D replacement, 69 plain hole filler, 69S hole filler, and then a 64D and a 64 plain replacement. Hey, can't go wrong with that. Oh, also, whole bunch of copper here to go in the copper bin. And in this corner, the middle section, 1961 hole filler. Getting a little hard to find these coins now. 1959D, a really nice looking 59D. First year of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. I'm going to call that a nice red coin. 1957D hole filler, which I'm really surprised that we just now, after all the rolls that we have done, found that. 1953S, 52 Denver, and 51 Denver hole fillers. All right, and over here on the left-hand side, we've got the advanced section. 48 Denver, 47 Denver, and 45S hole filler. I mean, yeah, this is going to take a while, of course. This center section and this left-hand side is going to be a lot of pennies to go through. But, I mean, A, it's fun, and B, it's got to happen at some point, right? Well, I guess it doesn't have to happen with these steel pennies up here, but I'll tell you what, if we can get the center section and the left-hand side completely full, we'll just put some steelies in here from our collection, call it done. And then if we do happen to find some steelies in rolls, then we'll just replace them with what we find in the roll. All right, went ahead and popped in the hole fillers on the right-hand side. Let's get the middle section here. There's our 61. 57 Denver, still can't believe we just now found that. 53S, 52 Denver, and 51 Denver. Man, am I glad this album is easier than the older style. If you think it looks like I'm struggling sometimes to put these in with this one, it's not a pretty sight when I'm using one of the old albums. I mean, it's funny. Keith likes to watch me try to do it, but it's not so much fun. All right, out with the old, in with the new. 74S, 72 Denver, 74 plain, good looking coins. 73 plain, really nice bright red. 72 plain, which will probably be replaced at some point, hopefully. And 70 Denver. 64 Denver. And 64 plain. Decent red brown. And of course, the ones that they're replacing, into the copper bin they go. Again, any of you guys that know me know that these coins have been looped and scoped and obsessed over, so there is nothing in here of any kind of value. These are just copper, so we just hold on to them. It's not legal, of course, to melt the copper, but copper is got a little bit of a value to it. It's certainly worth more than a penny worth of penny value in copper in these coins, so we hold on to them. Why not? So overall, guys, how do you think we're doing? Throw down in the comments. I think we're doing pretty good. Of course, again, this is going to be bare for a while. This is actually turning out pretty decent. Really like that 59 Denver. I mean, not that it's going to be, you know, highly valuable coin or anything like that, but I do love nice, bright red copper pennies. Right-hand side, once I confirm whether or not that 70S is a small date or not, this is going to be full, so the right-hand side will be completely full. But of course, we'll be keeping any pennies still 1974 all the way back, just because we might find something that's a little bit better to replace, you know, like this nasty-looking 68S or something like that. If you haven't seen the previous two videos, I'll leave a little info card up here right about now, so you can check those out, and you can kind of see where this whole thing started. This was a full box of pennies that we went through. Again, it was a mixture of customer wrapped rolls and bank wrapped rolls, but 50 rolls of pennies is 50 rolls of pennies. We'll add that, of course, to the total. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Best way to support the channel. Tick the bell if you want to get a notification every single time that we do upload a brand new video. Hit the like if you liked it. Love you all. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe, everybody.